Kia ora guys, we're up to, no we're not. Kia ora guys, we're up to 12.02 from alpha, which is formula with more than one variable. Alright, let's say first of all that we're going to take this triangle on the left here. And hopefully all of you remember how we work out the area of a triangle. But in case you don't, area of a triangle equals half the base times the height. Now most of you will be able to do this without too much trouble, but we'll go through it anyway. Okay, so my area, we'll just say A now because I can't be bothered writing it all in, half my base. Okay, remember B equals base. Okay, half of my base times my H, which is my height, which is 5. Okay, so half of 12 is 6. 6 times 5 is 30. And of course, it's algebra. Got to answer the real question. My area is 30 centimetres squared. Now, you guys have been able to do a measurement for a long time. Now we're just trying to show you that it's actually using algebra. Now, on the other side here, we've got the area of a rectangle, and that would just be base times height, wouldn't it? Okay, so my B equals my base, which is 8, times H, which is my height, which is 4. 32. Answer the question. My area is 32 centimetres squared. Okay, so in both of these cases, I've got two variables which are being used. I've got my B equals my base and my H equals height. Okay, so if you've been able to do measurement since, I don't know, year 4, you can do this part of algebra without even worrying about it. You know, we'll get on to something a little bit different. Okay, how about this one? The number of wheel nuts on a car is found by multiplying the number of tyres by 4. Okay, so we're going to have the number of wheel nuts. Now, you can call it whatever variable you like. I might put it down as a N for nuts. Okay, the number of wheel nuts on a car is found by multiplying the number of tyres by 4. Sounds to me like the other variable is going to be tyres. Let's call that T, shall we? Okay, so how do we write an equation for that, a formula for that? So what we're actually trying to work out, the number of wheel nuts on a car is found by multiplying the number of tyres by 4. So what we're trying to work out is a formula for how many nuts we need. How many nuts do we need? Multiplying the number of tyres by 4. Now, a lot of you might go like this. Tyres times 4. Two things are wrong with that. Remember, in algebra, we don't put the times in, and we don't like having the letter before the number. So really, a better way to write that one, N equals 4T. Does that make sense? The number of wheel nuts equals 4 times the number of tyres. And let's try another one here. The average speed of a car is calculated by dividing the distance it has travelled by the time it has taken. Okay, the average speed. Okay, so I'm going to say speed. Speed sounds to me like it could be an S. Okay, the average speed of a car is calculated by dividing the distance. Okay, sounds like a D to me. Dividing the distance it has travelled by the time it has taken. Okay, so we've got three variables here, haven't we? The speed, the distance, and time. I'll read it one more time. We'll work out how we're going to write the formula. Okay, the average speed of a car is calculated by dividing the distance it has travelled by the time it has taken. Okay, the average speed of a car is equal to the distance divided by the time. Remember, divide in algebra is always the like the fraction sign. Okay, does it make sense? I hope it does. There's a whole lot more questions on it, 12.02, on page 171, 172 of algebra. Some of these you may need your teacher's help for. Okay, some of them they do get quite hard. Anyway, good luck. See you later.